So for today's oracle reading, I'm going to be using the deck, The Power of Love. The Power of Love, it's by James Van Praagh. And what I always ask is I hold the cards in my hand, I connect my energy, and I invite the energy of all of us to be connected with the cards, those who are live or watching the recording. And I ask, what is it that you would like us to know? And it's already jumping out at me. And I just laugh because it's always on cue. So what it's saying for today's card is talking about the past. Through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. Today's meditation is going to be on forgiveness. And forgiveness is all about letting go of the pain and heaviness, especially when it comes to resentment of something that we're holding on to from our past. And our past could be something that happened today. It could be something that happened a few months ago. It could have been something that happened 30 years ago. The brain does not care. It does not understand what the past is. All it knows is how you feel about it. So just think about it for a moment. If you can think of, let's say, something that you did yesterday, and you're still beating yourself up about it. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Can't believe I made that turn. Or I can't believe I sent that email or that text message. I can't, whatever it is that you're kind of fussing around about. And you might think, oh, that's so insignificant. But the more you beat yourself up or criticize yourself about a mistake, an action, or something you said, that emotion gets stored in your body and it becomes heavy and it becomes stress. And then it can lead compounding to chronic health issues, right? So imagine all that stuff you're carrying that you haven't been able to let go. So what forgiveness does, and like I said, I'll lead you through this practice. Forgiveness helps to release the emotional charge that you have connected to whatever memory. So we're not going to erase the memory, but we're going to definitely diffuse the emotion that you have connected to it. So the practice that we're going to do, and if you're able to, you're welcome to bring out a piece of paper, or you could just maybe do this at a later time. And again, this is going to be recorded and kept on, and I'll be posting it on the YouTube, on my YouTube channel, where you'll be able to have access to it. Or you can pull out your phone if you're not watching it on, if you're not watching this on your phone, and just put a note, whatever that looks like. Or again, you can come back to this later. And what I invite you to do is take one memory, one situation, or even a person that you are having a lot of strong emotion to. Now, we're not going to take a huge traumatic situation. We're going to just take a practice, a situation that maybe you did recently that you recognize that you're beating yourself up about, or you're upset with yourself with, whatever that, or let's say a partner, a friend, a colleague did something that you're still harboring a lot of emotion towards. Whatever it is that comes to mind, and I'm sure something came to mind already, go ahead and just write it down, and write it down as much detail as you can. Now, this could be like, I am so upset at this person because they hurt my feelings. Or I'm upset about myself, like I should have known better. I get that a lot from my clients. Or I'm so upset with this situation. Or I'm mad at a politician, right? Whatever it is that's coming up to you, that's just has so much emotion to it, write it out as much detail as you can. Whatever emotions come up, whatever thoughts are connected, And you're welcome to continue writing as I keep talking, whatever comes up. And the idea with forgiveness is that we're going to intend on releasing the pain attached to it. And I'm going to guide you through a meditation. And that after the meditation, that will be Reiki infused, which I'll explain in a moment. After the meditation, you will then do a practice where you will burn the piece of paper and say, I release it, I release it, I release it. Thank you. So with this meditation, you're going to, and again, I'll guide you through it. But with Reiki, what we'll do is I'll be sending Reiki to all of you as you're going through this meditation. And what Reiki is going to do is it's going to help you reduce the emotion and eventually work on releasing it or cutting it. So whenever you think of the memory, you're not as emotionally charged. It's just like, that happened. That's the goal we want to get to. So that you're not like, oh, that happened, and get you all upset over again. It's just like, yeah, that happened. That was a blip in my life. Not a big deal. I let it go. So again, that's the goal of today's meditation. So I welcome you after you've written down whatever it is. Go ahead and settle into a comfortable position. You're welcome to close your eyes or look down, or you can hold the piece of paper in your hand. You can have your hands in prayer position or on your lap, whatever feels good to you. And I want you to imagine that now you are facing the situation, the person, whatever it is, and just take in a deep, relaxing breath, noticing how you feel. Noticing the emotion that's coming up in your body. Noticing exactly where in your body that emotion is. And just tune into where that is. And again, you're facing whatever that situation is, whether it's a person, an event, a situation, whatever it is. Just go ahead and picture that in front of you. And imagine from where that emotion is, there's an energetic cord connecting you to that situation or event or person. Feel it, recognize it. Take another deep, relaxing breath. And begin to say, in your mind, in your heart, whatever comes to you, or you're muted, can't hear you, go ahead and say to this person or situation, it was not okay what you did or what you said. I forgive you. I choose to let go of the pain, the sadness, the anger, frustration, whatever emotion it is that you have. I accept you for who you are and what you've done. I release the emotion connected to this so I can release the suffering within me. I forgive you, and I forgive myself for holding on to this pain. Continue to focus in on it as I send Reiki to all of you. You might notice the emotion or the energy moving throughout your body. It might get a little intense, and then it starts to release. And if you notice that energetic cord, go ahead and begin to release it, you can cut it with scissors or break it off. Right? Or untie it, whatever that looks like. And just letting it go, returning that energy back into the universe so it can be transmuted into love. And just notice now how you feel. If you notice any difference, any feeling of lightness, any feeling of calm, or a feeling of peace. You're welcome to place your hand on the area where you initially felt that emotion. And just breathe through it. Calm, relaxed, at ease. And then taking a deep breath, brushing your hands down your body, on your face, your head, just brushing it off. Giving thanks to yourself for this opportunity, this time for yourself, this time to let go of the past, of a situation, of an emotion, of an event, or of a person that you felt did you wrong in some way. And as you forgive them, you're forgiving yourself, allowing yourself to feel lighter and calmer. Another deep, relaxing breath, wiggling your fingers and your toes, coming back into the present moment. And you can slowly open your eyes as you feel ready. Like I said, you can always take this piece of paper, wherever it is that you wrote down what that situation was, burn it, and say 3 times, I release the situation, I release the emotion, I release, and I forgive. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then you're welcome to take the ashes once it's done. Hopefully you're burning it in a safe place and give it back to the earth. To plants, they love ashes. To the earth, whatever that looks like around you.